Hello, everyone. I almost fell down, I felt like. That's a strange chair.
Hi Daniel, welcome back to Madrid. Were you able to take some days off after Monte Carlo and all your great results at the beginning of the year?
I was able to take some. I don't know if it was enough, but yeah, I was able to just cut off tennis a little bit, and yeah, then continued my preparation for Madrid. It's always not easy to play in Madrid because altitude, a little bit dry clay courts, which usually should be good for me, but it's not easy to adapt. So trying to practice well and looking forward for my next match.
Questions, please introduce yourself and media.
Hi Daniel, Simon Briggs, Daily Telegraph. So is your whole feeling about clay changing?
I don't think so. I don't think it will ever change, unless maybe we laughed about this with my coach today. Maybe last year of my career, I come to him and say, look, Gilles, we're gonna prepare. We're gonna only play on clay court this season, so I'm gonna be able to be better and better. And the thing is that if I want to be better on clay, I have to practice more on it, maybe during preseason and stuff. But I have such an ability to be playing good on hard courts that it's all about priorities. I cannot, before Australian Open, say to myself that 2 weeks of the preseason I'm going to play on clay court because we're not 100% sure it's going to help me. And it could play a bad role in preparation for Australia. So this year, for example, before Monte Carlo, I had probably 3-4 days of clay practice, which is not enough, especially for me, where I don't like playing that much. And so now is the only time where, yeah, every day I'm trying to somehow fix some small things, small adjustments, and try to play better. But I definitely will be happy to come back to hard courts.
Hey Daniel, Andy West from the ATP website. You just said obviously you're not sure about clay still, but do you consider Madrid a slightly different case? Because obviously the ball moves through the air quicker here. It might suit some aspects of your game more.
It's definitely different. It has always been, as I say, yeah, it's I would say a little bit like Roland Garros clay, where it's kind of on a harder surface. It's not the clay that where your legs and the balls go into the ground. It's a little bit harder surface. Also altitude, so the balls are flying. So what I see from results of many people, I should be able to actually play better here than maybe other clay court tournaments. So far I was not able to do it. But every year is a new opportunity. This year is another one, and I'm going to try to just play my best and hopefully play some good tennis.
Such a brilliant result since Rotterdam. I mean, is there a danger you could have 2 brilliant results because there's no major between Rotterdam and Rome? And maybe you are burning some energy, even though I guess you get energy back from success. Huh?
Say it again. Say it again.
Like,
Sorry.
Could you be doing too well in this period between slams?
Yeah, I see what you mean. The thing is that I have always been like this, you know, somehow we see this, that I would say Novak is probably the best in the history for this, that you see kind of even in his face that on Grand Slams he's different. Me, I still didn't find, let's say, this power to say, to come on the court and say, well, today I'm going to be the best version of myself. So. And because I cannot be like this, I just try to do it every day, and every day is impossible, but as many days as I can, I try to do it. And I'm really happy that I managed to win so many tournaments. You know, would it be better to win one slam than maybe play this series of 5 tournaments? Maybe, but that's not how it works for me. I just try to play my best every day, and I'm not scared. I think the better I play these tournaments, the better I can play in Grand Slams.
As you said, the clay court is not your favorite court, but you started the clay season in a nice way in quarterfinals in Monte Carlo. What do you expect for the tournament? What is the target or the expectations that you have to play here? And what are the small adjustments that you have to do to play here in comparison to Monte Carlo, for example?
Yeah, I would say first of all, my biggest expectation is to try to play well, because even on clay, when I play well, I know that I'm capable of beating great guys, playing good tennis, going even far in the tournaments. I made finals in Barcelona once, beating great players, semis in Monte Carlo. This year in Monte Carlo was great also, so that's what I'm expecting. I'm trying yet to work hard to be ready for the first match. That's going to be a tough one straight away. And about the adjustments, yeah, I would say that, as I say, this court is a little bit harder, so I think the serve can be faster here than on other clay courts, but still on clay courts, the first shot after the serve is very important to prepare well for it. And the movement is, for me at least, very much tougher on clay with the sliding, so that's what I'm trying to work every day.
Is Carlos' level scary?
Oh, he plays well, yeah. He's still 19, what? He's going to be 20 here, no? Or, yeah, I think so. Soon, probably, because it's always in Madrid. But, you know, he already achieved so many things in tennis that it's already amazing, and he has so many years in front of him. I don't know what else to say. No, we can a lot of things to say, but it would be easier to say them when he is going to be 35, when we see what exactly he achieved. But I saw a little bit the final in Barcelona, and yeah, he's playing great. You know, he's serving strong. His drop shots are unbelievable. I remember even against me in Indian Wells, some of them I was like, yeah, I was not expecting this, the drop shot from this position. And then the next week in Miami, I think a lot of guys maybe saw the final, so they started to do only drop shots against me. And yeah, it's not the same. I was like, okay, just continue doing it. I'm there. And against him, I'm not there. So yeah, he's playing great, and everyone knows it. So yeah, if you have him in your draw, it's...
Two questions. First question. What's the most difficult part for you playing on court? And explain a little bit more, how do you feel when Alcaraz do this kind of drop shots? Thank you.
Yeah, so the toughest thing, you ask about clay or any surface? Yeah, what's hard, you ask about clay or? Yeah, clay, the movement is the toughest for me, because I feel like I'm, let's say, I'm moving well on hard courts. I don't want to praise myself too high, but I like moving on hard courts. I like running for the balls. I like playing long rallies. On clay courts, that's not the case. I'm still trying to learn to slide in a good way. Many times I hit a shot and I slide after the shot, so I lose 5 seconds to get to the next one, and that's not good. So the movement is the toughest part for me on clay. And about Alcaraz, yeah, as I said, his drop shots, I think he has been doing this since he's probably young, because since I remember him coming on the tour, he has always been doing it. And they're very disguised. And the thing is that, let's say 1 out of 2, he's going to make a drop shot, but the one that he doesn't make, it's going to be a bomb forehand. So you cannot just run forward, because then it's going to be a winner. And yeah, I'm going to be interested to play him more and more to try to see how I can handle this part better. Because again, in Indian Wells, the court was closer to clay courts in terms of speed. So I think it was favorable for him. Maybe other hard courts would be easier for me to try to see what I could do.
You recently described yourself as a hard court specialist. So the first question I have just very quickly is, what would you be on clay? And the second question is, do you have goals during this period of the season, particularly in terms of the French Open?
Goals, tough to say, because on hard courts, honestly, my every goal is try to win the tournament. On clay courts, I think the moment I win a big title, if it's going to happen in my career, we never know, the goal is going to be every time after this to win a tournament. Right now, I was not able to do it, so at the moment it's like try maybe to do better than I did once in Monte Carlo. It was semis of a Masters 1000 and then finals of Barcelona, so maybe to make finals of a Masters 1000 on clay would be great. But my first goal is try to feel good, because there were moments I felt good on clay, and try to get this feeling where I feel like I have the control of the game. I feel like I can put my opponent in trouble. And how I would describe myself, let's call it this way, not clay specialist. Thank you everyone.